Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, in the company of Madame Jewel. So I'm just having a look at the map here and plotting our course home. So one thing I want to do is to uncover some more of this area. So I think we will head maybe some way to the west and then south to uncover this, then up to Station 3 and then maybe head around here and then to Fieldhaven, Abbey Rock, and then maybe head back down through Hunter's Keep. So let's see if we can actually manage that. So let's first of all unpause the game, and I'm glad that I wasn't doing that a lot in between my recordings, and that was kind of having some effect. Oh, so yeah, I need to go straight this way. That was having an effect on, basically in between recordings, we were using a lot of our supplies sitting in the port. Yes, so we're almost at the point where we can head south. Yeah, let's start going south now. I don't think we're going to uncover anything of particular importance, but it's just nice to not have so many dark patches on the map. The waves are flecked with light. That's nice. Maybe keeping our fear down a bit. Or terror, should I say. Yes, we've got maybe one more little bit to go, and then we can head to the port. Let's just send out a final Z-bat. Okay. Rouse at midnight. As the first watch ends, shouts forward rouse you. Your boatswain's face is grim as you emerge from your cabin. We lost one, weighted himself with pans and gave himself to the deep. Took cook's best knife too. Morale is worsening, Captain. Distribute an extra rum ration. Sailors are rarely ungrateful for grog. So that's going to cost one supply. Yeah, it's risky, but let's use the supply. So we lost 5 terror, we lost 1 supply, and we lost 1 crew. Okay, and then we're still not at the point where we've uncovered that little spot. Again, I don't believe there's anything there. It's just a case of let's go there to prove there's nothing there. Okay, so there's the... Is that crab cake? Or it looks like crab cake, but probably not. And I have to also be wary of my fuel. Okay, so now let's start heading towards home. Yeah, 6 fuel. That's going to be a bit rough getting home. But as long as we don't have to outrun too many people, we should be okay. And I'm beginning to think that maybe Station 3 and Hunter's Keep and then London is the best way to go. Simply because we got problem with terror, we got a problem with fuel, and we've just used yet another of our supplies. So Depot A, I think we get a port here. Okay, so another guy's jumped over. Let's place a guard on the cookware. We'll have no crew left by the time we get to London at this rate. Okay, let's dock. Station 3. We don't have a long box. We don't want to... Yeah, we can't basically do anything there, so let's just leave it. So I have to remember then Station 3 is not really a place that we can call in on to get a port report. Okay, but let's keep going this way. So 5 fuel and 7 supplies. We might have to go via Abbey's Rock. Oh, it's difficult. No, let's just get to London. We don't need any more detours. I'm wary of the fact though that we're losing a sailor. You know, not even every meal. Like we're losing maybe 2 sailors every meal. Okay, so we need to be heading a little bit further south now. It would be nice to go and get a port report there from the sisters, or basically observing the sisters, but we can't do it. So there's our chair ticking up again. Yeah, we definitely need to get back to London. 4 fuel, 7 supplies. Overall not good, but at least it's been a pretty interesting voyage. We found some interesting places. We have a chance now to unlock another storyline, and the Gnomic Gallivant seems to be a pretty crazy guy, and we're helping him. But it's the kind of thing that I think Jewel would do. I think she believes that what he's doing is basically, you know, fated, that immortal guy was meant to die, and if she mucks about with, you know, the will of the gods and stuff, then that could be bad for her and bad for her crew. So she's gonna keep going with the guy, and then I don't think she feel particularly happy about it, but she would feel more uneasy if we just offloaded him after he killed that chap. So now let's cut the engines and dock here at Hunter's Keep. Okay, let's lunch in with Lucy. Actually, let's get our reconnoiter the island first. There's our port report. Yep, let's lunch in with Lucy. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially. A complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in an attic and the butler in a vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. So we lost 10 terror, which is excellent. And we gained 1 supply. We lost 28 hunger. Okay, so overall, it's good for us for the moment, but obviously every time we go there, the gods take note. And we do know from our previous voyages under a different captain that eventually the house is going to burn down. But hopefully that's not going to be too soon. Got some hull repairs to do when we get back to London. Luckily our terror is going to go down to 50. We need to resupply both fuel and supplies. And I think we'll probably restock our torpedoes as well, because I'm not going to lie, sinking that pirate ship felt good. After all the crap we've taken from pirates, definitely felt good. And those crab monsters as well, we can kill them and we can use their bodies for extra supplies too. So that wouldn't be a bad idea. But we're not at the point where we suddenly decided let's go hunt everything though. It's more a case of if we have to, we can kill our enemies and then make a little bit of profit from it. Why not? Okay, now let's cut the engines and drift into London, please. Yes. A breath of relief. As soon as the gangplank touches the quay, the terror of the deep sea lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily, but what dreams may cling. Okay, we gain 2 menaces, nightmare strength now total 4, and occurrence your terror quality is now 50. Okay, collect messages. Okay, the alarming scholar wants to talk to us. Okay, so no thank you to you. The Labyrinth of Tigers. No, still don't want that. Okay, let's go to the Admiralty first. Submit vital intelligence. I'm glad you brought this to me. I have a colleague of sorts, a diplomat, so-called. I will tell you because I trust you. This diplomat will pay better, but I will put the information to better use. He leans forward. There are powers in this world I cannot speak of. There are affairs of the Navy I am not proud of. Bring me more information like this and we can set matters right. Okay, you now have recovering supremacy London. We gained 350 echoes, wow. We lost 1 vital intelligence. We gained 1 favor. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's submit our port reports. It's got Hunter's Keep, which is I think is 5 echoes. Yes, it is. Okay, Port Cecil, how much for that? 30 echoes, that's nice. So that's put us just over 1,000 echoes now. Brenderbite, I think is 10 echoes, okay. Chapel of Light, 20 echoes for there. And some horrible memories. Abbott Horizon, 10 echoes. I thought that would have been a lot more. But I suppose we didn't really get much information. 20 echoes for, I think that's the funding station. Okay, let's ask if there's anything particular. Okay, and then let's try this. A tough challenge. Well, we'll give it a try anyway. Okay, then let's try again and again. I like to not fail. Failed. Okay. We succeeded. Okay. So we've got 19 fuel now. Yeah, I think that's enough in terms of fuel. We need to repair our hull. So let's do that. 100 echoes. Okay. Fully repaired. Good enough for now. Okay, so Let's see what else we can do. This is the diplomat he was referring to. Pick up an agent. I have a friend, the diplomat says casually, who would be grateful for passage somewhere else. The Carnate, for instance, or Port Carnelian. An agent will allow you to establish an intelligence network and sometimes to grow it later. Okay. So the Voracious diplomat. The diplomat lairs near Mansion's Pyre in a second floor office above a gymnasium for pugilistic ladies and gentlemen. Your conversation is punctuated by distant shouts and blows. The diplomat smiles fondly at the sounds. Ask about the diplomat's role. A catly grin. The kind of diplomacy that doesn't get written down. I'm attached to the Admiralty, not the Foreign Office. London is not what she was, but she still has interests abroad. I look after them as best I can. I do hope you're patriotic enough not to ask for too many details. Okay? Ask about the dark spectacled Admiral. Well now, the Admiral is a man of principle, very straightforward, very traditional in his views. I think it's rather courageous of him to expect the Navy to operate without outside assistance. And he has excellent taste in both chamber music and wine. I hope that makes my feelings clear. Not really. Okay, so do we want to pick up an agent? Unlock with no more than blah blah blah. Okay, so let's pick up an agent. I have a friend, the diplomat says casually, who would be grateful for passage to somewhere else, the Carnate, for instance, or Port Carnelian. Okay. You now have one network, a diplomatic agent. You've lost one favor. Okay, and I think that's just done there then. Yep. Okay, next, the alarming scholar. A little present from the scholar. You've been so helpful, I wanted to give you something for your next voyage. I bottled it myself. Okay. It smells pickled, chemical, salty. Once it might have been eel flesh, but the scholar assures you that it has vital and nutritional virtues. Save it for an emergency, perhaps. So we've got 2 supplies. That's nice. So we can sell a memory of distant shore. Yeah, let's do that. We've got 10 echoes for that. As the alarmist scholar listens, tears well in the depths of those shining, or is it blazing, eyes. The overflow splashing on the desk blotter. Stop, she sobs at last. This is too beautiful. Allow me to bring them a caw of memories. I wish each individual tone recalled. Okay, so that's another 10 echoes for us. Okay, so what else can we do? Let's visit our lodgings. Let's rest in our rooms. Okay. Let's go back to London. A visit from Mr. Sachs. Definitely don't be seeing him again. Yeah, you can stay there. We don't want to be dealing with you. Right, so what else can we do? Let's go to London. Let's shop. Okay, so we need to buy supplies. Okay, that's our cargo full. That's fine. Okay, torpedo net. Let's buy some torpedoes. I think maybe 10 torpedoes will be fine for now. Yeah, 10 torpedoes should do us. Okay, and then let's plan our next journey. So I think maybe what I want to do this time is I'd like to actually find the Khanate. So I think maybe this area of the map is where I want to go to next, because it kind of will connect these two areas. Yeah, so I think we'll just strike out, maybe go to the lightship, down to Quaker's Haven, over to Saints Haven, maybe uncover this area while we're there. So we may actually go there, and then kind of up that way and around, and then strike in here, and maybe do an arc up beyond Port Cecil and come back that way then to London. But that is going to be in the next episode, and that does bring us to the end of this particular episode. So if you have enjoyed, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and perhaps posting a comment. And I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye.